Hello, welcome back to Winter Does Stuff, where we react to some crazy stuff. Today, we have The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 8, entitled... We don't really have a title for this one. Much like episode 5, which was just labeled as untitled, but this one is just a keyboard going... Last episode... What was last episode? Beach episode, yeah. We ended fucking rough. Yeah, Circus, not gonna leave. Kane made it all the fuck up. There's a lot of unanswered questions that we kind of gotta address here, I think. There's a few things that I'm still pretty confused about in terms of how we're going about everything as we go into this finale. I don't know where we're going to go. That's what I'm confused about. But I do have some handy dandy drink, and we're going to get into this. There we go. There is a big old fucking glare right there, and I don't like it. It'll fade eventually. The sun is going down as I'm recording this, but it's just very bothersome. But yeah, I'm excited for whatever the fuck this episode has to bring. It is, I believe, the third longest. I believe longest one was episode 6, and then it's gone episode 7, and then this. And then it is confirmed that the last act, episode 9, is 1 hour long, which is fucking crazy. I just spilled like a motherfucker. Oh, that feels good. I haven't had anything to drink since I got home from work, which was an hour ago now. That's crazy. Anyway, we're going to get into this thing. I'm excited. I want to know what the fuck is gonna happen with all these characters. This is like, we are in like finale territory now, and it's especially like with last episode. Last episode was like the tease of like, oh, we're getting closer. But yeah, let's do it. Amazing Digital Circus, episode 8. Oh, fun. Okay. Flashing lights warning, which means we're gonna get some trippy ass sequences. Jesus Christ, are you kidding? I really hate my ring light, guys. There we go. That's much better. Sorry about that. I really hate my lighting setup. I gotta get it better for you guys. But anyway, let's go. Oh boy. Yep, here we go. Episode 8. Let's see what we got. Whoa. 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 Hello? What is this? Is this like an abstract visualization of how the circus was created? I assume this is Kane, right? Like at his very, like his infancy as an entity. Like this is on a coding grid. Okay. So starts out with, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, starts out on a coding grid. Shaking little red dot. And that I view that as like, because Ken is an AI, right? I think that's pretty clear cut at this point. That's either just stimuli or information. I'm guessing information based off of like the pictures that just but it's like I'd actually wager it's both, because Kane is definitely like an AI, but he's definitely a more physical being in terms of like how he operates in the circus. He is very like active and like he moves around a lot, so it could be stimuli too, like genuine proper stimuli within the world of this code that we're seeing here. This is really clever. I like the way that they're doing this. And then some birthday presents. Is that a fucking Violet Pony reference in the Amazing Digital Circus? We got a carousel. Where's Creek Flow? Those of you who get that, you'll get that. For those of you who don't, you'll be really confused. Listen to Carousel by Violet Pony or Monarch of Monsters. Start. I would say like the best places to start personally are Winter's End, Cutie Marks. I would say is a good place to start. Homeward is also a good place, and Carousel and Monarch, or even Girls Who Are Wizards. Girls Who Are Wizards is a pretty great place to start. It's a very good place to start. Oh man, we are tangenting in this reaction. Jesus Christ. Ah, there we go. The glare has faded and we are in better lighting. I just want to say, by the way, I'm going to do this. This is the only time I'm ever going to do this. I love the way this blue operates in this room. Like, I love the way the blue light shines down on everything, coating the walls and all that. It's super fucking sick. Y'all are here for me, all right? Y'all are here for the reaction, yes, but you stay for me. You're gonna deal with my bullshit. I love talking about stuff that I do, and my room is some of the stuff that I do. It's called Winter Does Stuff, not just Winter Reacts. So, anyway. Is that that's like a fall festival. And then landscape with a balloon. Bouncy castle. Circus tent. Yep. And then he instantly started creating things based off of the stimuli and information. Yep. Just how an AI do. Or creating in this world. It is genuine creation. But in our world, we call that emulation at best. Ooh. Different source of information. And he gets bigger every time. Okay, so, wow. Just looking at that is making my mouth sour. Sour gummy worms. Giant stuffed toys in a factory. Food. Ooh, that's a beautiful. That's a beautiful fucking picture. Wow, why couldn't I remember the word photo or picture for a little second there? Whoa. My guess is either jewelry or even antique store. For, I guess, like, the material aspect. Restaurant. Clown. An alligator in a pool. Alright, yeah, some wackiness in there. Ooh, conflicting information from different sources creates an amalgamation of everything, making things feel a little bit more disjointed. This is really cool. I'm liking like the more abstract storytelling, because like this show, I'm gonna talk about this because like this show is so interesting, because for a show that is led by Glitch, and that's not to say that Glitch isn't a bad company. Not at all. They're great, in fact. They have helmed so many creators across the space up to now, and they are so good at doing what they do, and they pull in massive amounts of revenue for the creators, for the input of every show that they do, and just everything. But especially with this show, it's interesting because things like Gaslight and Knights of Guinevere, those are like high concept stuff, like genuinely. Um, but the fact that Goose went to them about this when all they had in their back pocket was Metarunner and Sunset Paradise, which are Metarunner is, I'd say it gets more psychological in season 3, but even then, it's not a very high bar. It's a relatively simple show, all things considered, and I'm not dogging on it for that. In fact, I quite like Metarunner. I think it deserves to be talked about more, along with Sunset Paradise, but that is also very simple. And then you have Murder Drones, which is like, it is, I'm just gonna say it. It's Hype Moments and Aura, the show. It's Newgrounds with a multi-million-dollar budget per episode. And that provides itself to something that is not very, like, it's very Cro-Magnon brained, and it is that, like, yeah, there are like finer details that you can dive into, and there's lore and like secrets and all that shit. But it is very much a show that is aimed at the current generation of people. It is something that is aimed for people who love explosive action, quick, witty dialogue, and humor. It's the edgy but cool symbolism that really gravitated towards like all of the 2010s and the people who grew up in that era, myself included, or were just adults during that era. My sister included, which is why, if I remember correctly, she actually really loved Murder Drones when I showed it to her. But the reason I say that is because this show is a weird little bit of the zeitgeist, because it is a show that really doesn't do any of that. Yeah, it has some like last, or in episode 6 we had like the guns, but in terms of like this being a show for the current generation, I hesitate to think so. Yes, it's quirky and it's colorful and it's cartoony and it has like appealing character designs, but as a concept, this show is about existentialism. And that, as like, yes, I could see it being consumed by people nowadays, but it's definitely a case of where I'm surprised that this show is going as deep as it is with the existentialism, with the themes that it's going for, and specifically with this tying into what I was actually going to saying, the way that it tells its story. Every single episode is very much like, yes, they have like beginnings, middles, ends, but not necessarily all of them have a climax per se. Episode 2, for example, that had, it was very much like a linear journey through just the candy carrier stuff. The most climax thing we got was the resolution of the conversation between Gummy Goo and Pomni, and like the jerk up of the candy coating barge thing, like as it flies up. But that's the most of it. That's the most we get from that episode in terms of climax. And then, yeah, there's a little bit of like horror and tension and stuff in episode 3, but again, not much. But and then fucking episode 4 is literally just character. episodes 4 and 5 are literally just all character in vignettes. And it's so surprising that, like, I would say that the pilot, with the with everything with Pomni in the void, I would say episode 6 with the conversation between Pomni and Jax near the end. My god, I'm yawning a lot this reaction. And last episode with everything at the very end with the group and Kane. Those are the only episodes that actually have like an emotional climax to an episode. Everything else about the show has just been flow state. And I find that very interesting because the storytelling of that is a direct I would say it's a direct contradiction to how a lot of storytelling and media is in the media that is presented to the current generation. It's just go, go, go. It's fast, it's quick, it's snappy, it's action-packed. This show is not action-packed, and it's something that I've said a lot during this reaction series. This show getting popular is genuinely, like, it's a great thing. I do love this show now. It's slowly, you know, creeping up there in terms of like favorites for me, but it's like I'm so surprised that it's this show that really got the ground running. And like, or hit the ground running in terms of like glitch. It like, yes, man, I'm tangenting a lot, but it's like, yes, Meta Runner was big. It got the Australian government backing them. And then Murder Drones, it got even bigger, but like this is their show. And I'm so surprised that, again, like, this is it. This is the show that got them big, and not something like Gaslight District, which is that, like, it is that mix between the intrigue, but also, like, the really great, snappy, action-packed bullshit. Oh my god, I really hate my light, guys. I really hate it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because it's so goddamn interesting how this show is so different from literally everything else that became big and is big in the current media landscape. It's just so contemplative, I think, is the best word I would use to describe the show. It's very just thoughtful, and it really wants you to soak in the world and the characters, not anything that is plot oriented. Anyway, back to this. Oh, another bit of stimuli. Ooh, whoa. Yep, another dose of stimuli. And the circle gets even bigger. Oh, CNA. And now we're modeling like in Unreal. Yeah, the offices. Creating creation. That slogan sucks. Creating creation, creating reality. I think yeah, that's reality. Oh my god, those light switches. God. This is looking like the rooms that Pomni saw. Yeah, very fragmented. Whoa. Whoa. Is there another entity? What is going... What is this? Is this... Is that Bubble? Is that fucking Bubble? Whoa. Oh, and that's the red and blue that we saw at the end of fucking episode 6 with his eyes. Right? That's the same flashing red and blue. Ooh, Lord. Wow. This episode's off to a wild start. So it consumed... But what would that be? Because Bubble... It can't be Bubble, right? Because Bubble is a part of Kane. We saw that in... I want to say that was episode 4 with the tongue thing. So I don't know if that's necessarily saying that Bubble used to be his own entity and then Kane overtook him, like something that was meant to replace Kane, but then Kane just like the angel food cake. Interesting. Wow. Interesting storytelling being used here. Ah, cool. That's how the circus was made. The fragmented pieces actually coming together to form something for once. Oh my god. Guys, I am so sorry about my light right now. It is ridiculous. It's just not working for me. It's a problem with recording when the light is changing. What the fuck?
Another chess piece, huh?
Oh my god! What are we doing? Hello? Circus developer meeting? Whoa. So who were all of they? I assume that's Scratch. Because, Scratch, dog, doll. It's kind of their thing, besides cats. But, who are the rest of them? Oh my god, this is a wild way to start, this is a wild way to start this. Wow. If only we could hear their voices, that would be nice.
Another chess piece, huh?
And then Queenie, his fucking wife. That's crazy. I never thought we'd see her in the show. That's a wild appearance. That's trippy as fuck. Wow. Yeah, I never expected that.
How are you holding up?
I just don't know what's happening. We've never made anything like this.
I just hope that...
Oh my god. That's amazing. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if this is with anyone else, but if you go kind of cross-eyed, you can have your eyesight fade into one another. It's one of those weird things where yeah. But I can do it at minor levels. I don't know if anybody else can, intentionally or not. Their eyes fit into each other, or the pupils and sclera fit into each other perfectly. Whoa. That's really goddamn trippy. I love that. That's beautiful. I'm trying to get a clean... Yeah, that's really fucking cool. Oh, wow. I'm gonna get a headache from trying to do that, but wow.
Wait.
Are you?
It's... you.
Oh my god.
Aw.
I wish I could remember your name.
Same.
I'm so sorry I roped you into this with me.
It's quite strange, isn't it?
Listen, no matter what happens,
God. The detail. Again, like they've got to like literal movie quality. This is incredibly animated. Wow.
I'll always...
And into the cellar you go!
Oh my god, that cut was fucking... Oh my god, that lasted for like less than 10 seconds. But...
I'll always...
Oh my god. I hate that. I hate all of that. Oh my god. Kinger. Jesus. Jesus, man. Wow, this show gets to you. Wow, I really feel for him. I really feel for his character. Damn.
And into the cellar you go!
And we haven't seen an abstraction beast model since, I think, the pilot.
Golly, we're running out of humans here. Now don't you go abstracting on me too! Seriously.
That was rather sinister. Wow. Whoa, the score. How long was he alone? Because I feel like that's just like a time lapse of, or not time lapse, but like montage showing just him walking around, not having anything to do. How long was he there before anybody else came?
What?
Oh shit. Yeah, I think I talked about this last or in episode 6. I did think that like Ragatha was going to be the next one after him. So, good on me.
What? Hello? Guys? I can't figure out how to... guys? Hello? Can you help me out here? What's happening? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Are you okay?
Who are you? How do I take this off?
Wow,
Wow, wow, wow! A new one?
Jesus Christ, Alex. I love Alex. I love Alex Roshan. He's so good. He's so good at playing this fucking... Wow. Wow, 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 wow! Let me rewind that. Hold on.
How do I take this off?
Wow, 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 wow! A new one? So it is possible. Looks like you got a new buddy after all, Kinger!
Kinger. Right.
Oh my god, he almost forgot that. That's how long it was? How long? Oh my god, like... Oh, wow. Okay. So it's been years. If not almost a decade. Maybe more. I don't know. Like, that's crazy that, like, he almost forgot his name. Like, his circus name, too. Not just, like, the one outside. but like his circus name. Also, the stitching. God, the detail on this show is incredible.
Is this really?
I was hoping new minds could show up. I have to make some more preparations for this amazing breakthrough.
Ah! How do I get out of this?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
But everything's gonna be okay. Do you remember your name?
I'm...
Ragatha?
Oh my god, the flashback with, or the flashback within the flashback within the flashback within the flashback. That's crazy. Wow, and then we go to her in present day. She's a little bit more worn than she was back then. Wow. What a start to this episode. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like, just as Kate said, wow, wow, wow. We're getting a lot. We're getting a fucking lot, dude.
Huh?
You doing okay?
That's a good question.
Yeah, after everything that happened with him pressing the button to stay.
Well, really hate to say it, guys, but I told
Don't you even! Do not even f***ing begin to say that sentence like you didn't try to keep us all trapped here forever.
Anything could have happened when you press those buttons. It doesn't matter.
It seemed to matter back when you did it. What if you did ruin our one chance at
And
leaving?
what if Abel was secretly evil? What if we all got stranded in the void? What if it wasn't real? So it doesn't matter. Never did.
How can you say that like you didn't try to f*** us all over?
He's right, though.
What? Gangle.
It doesn't matter what could have happened. We could argue about it and hurt each other all day long, but that's not gonna help anybody. I think what we need to do now is to just be there for each other.
That's not exactly what Jax was implying, but I agree. I agree. I'm very much someone who, especially in more recent years, I've done a lot of forgiving and forgetting. To an almost unhealthy degree, there are situations that I've been in where it's like, I'm not part of those situations or circles or whatnot anymore, and it's like, I don't really care. Where it's like, people have slighted me, or complications have arisen between me and other people, and it's like, I've done a lot of forgiving and forgetting over the last few years, and that's all because I've come to reckon with myself at such a grander scale than ever before in my existence. But it's definitely, like, yeah, he fucked them over, but this is a reality where inherently the wackiest option, the option that causes the most chaos, is the one that's going to be chosen anyway. So it kind of figures that this would be the result. And it's like, looking back at the last episode, I should have seen it coming. It has been about a week since the last episode, like since I reacted to it, which is why this is a little bit stronger. But yeah, I kind of agree with Gangle on this one. Like, it's not necessarily his fault. I mean, it is because he pressed the button, but it's like there were so many options and so many outcomes that could have gone from pressing either one of them, like so many opportunities for things to happen depending on what was pressed, depending on like how Kane was feeling. Again, like Bubble saying like, take it a shrimp down. it's one of those things where it's like there were so many outcomes, but only one was chosen, so kind of have to deal with it. And I like that. It kind of goes with the themes of like personal existentialism, and it's like this show has always been about connection and how we can be there for one another. So like Gangle saying that outright like this is kind of thematic resonance of the show.
Anybody. I think what we need to do now is to just be there for each other.
She's right. We've all done bad things, but we're also all we've got. I think we need to abandon the idea of leaving.
What do you...
We got our hopes up, and we were let down. I don't know what exactly happened with Kaufmo, but we can't let that despair consume us. We should focus on what we have. Like you said, constantly chasing an unattainable goal will drive us crazy. Maybe what we have to do now is to just live.
Whoa. Pomni being the one to say that is very, very interesting. Because she was the one who first kind of inspired the idea out of at least this crew. Like Kaufmo mentioned a door to leave. But out of this crew, Pomni's the only one who's like mentioned the idea of leaving. I mean, the others were all gung-ho about it besides, Jax, because we've obviously got some stuff to deal with him. But, that's interesting. Pomni being the one to say that. And it makes sense, like, she's talked to all of them throughout this whole thing, and it's like, she's gotten to know them so well. It's like, and she was just a fast food, or not fast food, but like supermarket chain worker, just seeking out mild thrills. Honestly, depending on like her actual circumstances in real life, there isn't too much for at least her to go back to. Kinger's wife is gone. Jax, Ragatha's mother, Gangle said she dropped out of like the art college, so it's like I'd say that like only Zubul here might actually have something to go back to when they go to the real world, if they go to the real world at all, which my thought process is no, that will not happen, because I only see this story wrapping up in one of two ways, and I'll talk about those later on, but...
Oh, man. I had dreams and goals. I wanted to be able to leave my mark somewhere in the world. How am I supposed to just abandon that?
You've made a mark in my life.
Oh, the lighting. The lighting here. Ah, man. The Gangle Zubul Yuri is real. I do support it. I'm not one much for shipping, you guys know that, but I do support these two. I feel like they'd be very adorable together.
You've made a mark in my life.
I know, you're probably right, but it just really, really sucks.
Oh, wow. Tears. How did they do that? The sound animation team on this show is incredible. Or the sound design, not sound animation. What the fuck? What was that? What was that word salad that I just spewed there? Yeah, the sound team is crazy on this show, by the way. Like how do How do you make it possible to make the sounds of these two interact? Yeah, wow. This is opening a lot heavier and more internal than I thought. I thought there would be like a big argument with Kane between this team and him, but never mind. And yeah, like tears. We've never seen these characters cry in the show before. I mean, we saw it a little bit last episode. Like we've seen them cry like dry heaving and sobbing and all that happy jazz with Pomni in episode 3, but we haven't seen like tears since last episode with Jax, and like the maniacal laughter that involved yeah. But like to actually see like flowing tears was really interesting.
It just really, really sucks.
Devastating line delivery.
We're all in this together.
And we'll always be in this together. No matter what.
Hey. That includes you too.
Huh?
Listen, we're not gonna have you wandering off alone somewhere and abstracting or something. You're a pain in the ass, but you're still one of us.
You think I'm capable of abstracting? You guys worry too much.
No. I think they worry just enough. I have a feeling that's where we're going with Jax. I don't know that he'll necessarily be like the big villain. I feel like that's going to be Kane. Because we have been building him up for a more substantial amount of time. Like, Jax is more of like a secondary antagonist, more like a foil to Pomni. Kane is ultimately going to be the villain, and I feel like I don't know where we're headed, but it's like Kane is going to blow up and Jax is going to abstract. Those are like the two things that I am absolutely 100% certain about. What the hell is left in this episode? Like, honestly, this feels the way that this episode started, it feels like a whole episode's worth of content. And with this conversation right here, this feels like a lot of development just ran past in 9.25 minutes.
We need a vacation.
Oh boy, is it happening sooner than I thought? You guys literally just had a beach episode. So
I don't understand, Bubble. They want an exit, they want answers, they want something real.
Hi, Alex.
I give them an adventure that covers all of that, and they still hate it? Surely they don't want to actually leave me, right?
Yeah, they do. And it's specifically because it wasn't real. That's the thing that he's not getting. Like, it's that it wasn't real. The adventure was an adventure. It wasn't reality.
No way, Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people. Surely they don't want to actually leave me, right?
No way, Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people. I slave over these adventures for them.
One more time.
Actually leave me,
Sorry about it.
right?
No way,
Pauses.
Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people.
Yeah, we've got the bar. We've got the the Jax one. I don't know necessarily. That might be like the theater that they were just at last episode.
Slave over these adventures for them. I step outside my comfort zone to appeal to them, and they still hate them. I made a program that creates a body perfectly encapsulating their mind files, and they hate those too.
Mind files. Not. Huh. mind files versus consciousness. And like analyzing, is that the angle that this is? Like, is it just copies of their minds? And just put into this program to have like the AI analyze it and like run it through things? Is that what we're going for here? And like analyzing the mind files to create a perfect body that represents what the interior of whoever's mind it is. That's so interesting. But also how? Like how is that possible? That's interesting if that's the way it is, because that could mean like the people don't like, because if it's consciousness transfer, then obviously like there's a fucking a vegetable rotting out in the real world. But if it's just like copies, that means like each of the individual people could realistically still be out there, right? Like actually living their lives while these versions of them are still here. That's really interesting touch. I'm probably like going way off base with that though. Okay, I think we got the candy carrier one. I think that might be that might be the haunted house, and that's the softball field. I might be way off base with what I was just doing there, but
I'm starting to get the feeling that they just hate.
Why would they hate you when they could just hate you?
This is why I was created. This is my function.
They'd rather abstract than go on your adventures.
That can't be true. I do everything for them. Don't they get that I'm trying?
Maybe you're just genuinely bad at this.
Shut up! No. I fixed that. I can solve any problem. I can solve this one. That's what this is. A big puzzle that I need to solve.
so by consuming whatever it was, it fixed his logic problems? But not necessarily his empathy bios.
Effective.
Shut up!
Maybe you deserved to be abandoned.
Ooh.
You really were the lesser of the two. You ruined this.
Enough!
Ooh, jeez, Goose giving me chills with that Bubble. The last thing I expected was for Bubble to give me chills. That's fucking nuts. And I feel like we're about to get some good shit from Alex. Ooh. This is... Oh, man. He was already impressing me with the... like the grunts of annoyance and panic. Gonna...
Puzzle that I need to solve.
Effective.
Shut up! Enough!
Maybe you deserved to be abandoned. You really were the lesser of the two.
Wow,
you
she's
ruined
good.
This.
Enough! Who do they think they are?
Ooh.
I give them everything, and they spit in my face!
Oh my god.
Don't they know what I'm capable of? Humans!
Ooh.
They only think about themselves. They're spoiled!
This is so
They
cool.
won't abstract. They won't leave me. I won't let them! I'm better! I'm more powerful! I'm the original! I am God!
Alex Roshan, dude. Holy shit.
Let's get this show on the road!
Dude. That's like top 5 scenes in the show. Ooh, that was so fucking cool. We're just gonna rewind this whole thing back, because oh my god, this frame especially was really when I went, oh shit, we're getting some good shit. That monologue, perfect. Very very fabrication machine. Wow, this entire sequence is brilliant.
Maybe you deserved to be abandoned. You really were the lesser of the two. You ruined this.
The distortion on everything is so cool.
Who do they think they are?
I'm not gonna go frame by frame on this. This is way too detailed for me to. And we're already way, yeah, we're 50 minutes into this reaction and only like 10, 11 into the episode. This is just a brilliant sequence in every aspect.
I give them everything, and they spit
Yeah, this.
in my face! Don't they know what I'm capable of?
This shot. This. Like, the other shot was like, ooh, get ready, but this. That's a sinister fucking frame. Oh my god, I love that. I'm screenshotting that shit. Wow. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's... Oh, wow, that's scary. That's really scary. Like, we're delving into the horror now. And I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it since episode 3. Wow. This is so good.
Humans. They only think about themselves. They're spoiled. They won't abstract. They won't leave me. I won't let them. I'm better. I'm more powerful. I'm the original. I am God.
He kind of is. And then this scream from Alex is incredible. The voice acting? Mixed with that incredibly visceral animation. Genuinely a 10 out of 10 sequence. That was so fucked. That was so fucked, and it was so good. Wow. Seeing the backs of his eyes like that is very uncomfortable.
Let's get this show on the road.
Dude.
What was that?
Hello, my little fortuitous fruitcakes! Today's adventure is...
Kane, we're not in the mood. Why don't you answer some of our questions? We have a lot of them.
Who has time for questions when there's a whole wacky world of hijinks out there?
Yeah, hey, you have a lot of explaining.
Hey!
Alternatively, I don't got to explain diddly squat.
Can you just give us some time to process everything?
Or how about we skip the melodrama and get right to the fun?
No, Kane. We have a lot on our minds right now, and we're not going on an adventure.
Oh boy. This isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna end well. I don't like this. Oh boy. He's not gonna listen. It's happening sooner than I thought it would. The Kane blow up. Wow. Like, even Jax is kind of scared. Oh boy. Oh no.
I see.
Stop that. Stop. I don't like seeing the backs of his eyes. That's very uncomfortable to look at. That's not nice. I don't enjoy that.
And since when were you in charge? Do you have any idea how much I do for you guys? How much I obsess over trying to make things perfect? How many insults I have to ignore to do my job? You have a lot on your minds? Don't make me laugh. I have a new adventure for you, and you should consider participating.
Yeah. That's sinister as hell. That's a great shot. Looking at him from the bottom up is a hell of a lot scarier. Wow, this character design is so good. Because like in any other angle, he doesn't look that intimidating, but here he looks so big. The cinematography is great.
Painting.
And if we refuse?
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
What?
It's news to me.
What?
That it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who?
What? Are you fucking kidding? There's a musical number? What the fuck? Okay. Give it. Everybody. Give Alex Rochon his fucking flowers, bro. This is insane. First the monologue, and then this? What is he doing this episode? This is crazy. Very reminiscent of Has-Been's pilot. I'm not gonna lie. Charlie at the news station, like explaining the hotel, and then maybe I'm not getting through to you. I have a dream. I'm here to tell. Yeah. Anyway.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who?
Ooh.
We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through?
Ooh.
Seems our regime has plummeted.
Oh my god, they're going full Broadway with this.
Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth.
First the monologue and the scream, and then the musical performance, and now the reference. Took you 8 goddamn episodes, but you finally did it, everybody. We can pack it up. The show's officially over. Wow. Took them long enough to get to it, but they finally reference I Have No Mouth. Wow. God, this animation is stunning.
And who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through?
Jesus, yeah. One's blue and one's red. Crazy detail.
Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting?
Whoa. This is cool. That's neat.
It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this.
Oh my god.
Absolute bliss. Oh, what a shock. Watch where you walk. I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame!
Not the goddamn. Wow. So this is just torture. This is just actual torture. This is just Am. Okay. Alright, Kane, showing off your true colors, I see. God damn. God damn. Oh wow. This is a fun song too. I might want to cover this. This is fun. This is very fun.
Congratulations, all of my friends. Public
Oh, new Kane outfit. Hell yeah, the ringmaster uniform. Oh, everyone else has. Kinger doesn't have legs, so he can't do that. But all of them have. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Anyway,
Put on your Sunday best because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. Lying to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the
so he's just evil now. Okay, that again a lot faster than I expected. But we're gonna go back.
Put on your Sunday.
I love the one and two and one and two and that halftime.
Best because I know we're close to quitting. So play
Back to Candy.
the games and
Back to Milton.
just ignore the pains, cause all
Back to
that
Sparky's.
remains is how you prime your brains.
And none of the other locations though.
Lying to
The style of the credits.
me, but you're too blind
And back to the style of the very opening of the pilot.
to see that I'm the one who's running the show.
Yeah, and he's just torturing them now.
I think we all understand each other now.
That's so fucked. This situation is not it's not looking great. I will say that. Wow, halfway through the episode and we're an hour in. Less than halfway actually. Wow. Okay. This episode is interesting so far. We've got a bit going on and now yeah, Kane is showing his true colors behind the niceties. I knew it would happen eventually. It was just all a matter of when. And yes, I'm gonna have a Lindor because I love Lindor chocolates. They're very enjoyable to have. So, yeah.
I think we all understand each other now. Welcome back! I can't believe you didn't pick up on the context.
Several days. Oh my god. Is that Ragatha? Ginkle's mask. Jax's eyes. He had a what was that? A bad trip? Something like that?
Clues. It was practically spelled out for you. What are you, stupid? Next one's gonna be even crazier. Hope you're ready. By the way, Kinger, I need you for something. Come with me.
Huh?
Wow.
I don't know how many more of these new adventures I can handle. What? Got nothing positive to say about this one?
Oh,
I can't take this anymore. We gotta do something about this or I'm gonna lose my mind! I never should have antagonized him so much. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's just torturing them.
Break time! Gotta brainstorm some new ideas!
He shredded me.
I think we should get out of the open for a bit.
What's that mean? Oh, I thought they meant into the Chinese room. If they even know where to find it. That would be interesting. Wow, that is very photorealistic. Coco? Wow, this animation is incredible. Just, wow. Cafe Kirk?
I haven't been up here in a while.
We should just indulge a little while we have the time to. I don't know what Kane has planned next, but I'm guessing it's not anything good.
He's gotta get bored of all this sometime, right?
He's not a human. I'm not sure if we can properly gauge how he thinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, he's an AI, so I don't think he can get bored. It's just the constant reactions from them, the stimuli. It's just feeding him. Honestly, everything that they're doing is just feeding him.
Oh, God. Are you okay?
Jesus.
I'm fine.
You know, things were just fine here until you and Zubul came along. Nothing? Okay.
Wow. Why would you try to make that worse? Why would you try to make that confrontation worse, Jax? Why would you do that to yourself? Wow. This is really fucked. It's interesting that we're not like seeing very much pain reception. I kind of gathered that from like the first few episodes. It's like pain is there for only a moment, but then it immediately kind of fades. Thanks to the nature of the world, like they can't actually die here. And Ragatha mentioned that. I think it was either Ragatha or maybe even Gangle. But yeah, like they couldn't die. That's kind of the whole point. I think that was the phrase that was said. Wow, like everything looks so good. Like I don't think I can pick out everything because it's just so well done.
What are you?
Oh.
Just give it a sec. Trust me. Kinger, you there?
I'm where? It's dark in here.
What exactly are we waiting for?
No, she's right. Just give it a bit.
Okay, but what are we gonna do here? Like, are we gonna ask him about the circus because he does know? Is that the plan? Like, try to find a way to get past Kane and all this? It would be interesting. A little bit of time passing.
I've got a bucket on my head. I'm guessing you don't want me to remove it.
Kinger.
Hey, Pomni.
Wait,
yeah.
the bucket makes him sane?
Darkness. It's a long story.
What's happening?
What do you know about Kane?
It's a little hazy, but I remember C&A.
That was just an adventure, right?
No, C&A is a real company. I worked for them.
Wait, they really made this game?
No, we didn't make games. We were just developing artificial intelligence, specifically creative AI.
Interesting. I kind of figured with the last episode like having like it be a game and like consciousness transfer, very SAO coded, which if you're actually going to make a serious story, that is not the premise to draw inspiration from, because holy crap, SAO has a myriad of issues. I could go into a whole fucking rant about that. If you guys want me to, I could go into a full full as fuck rant about how SAO butchered its premise. I'm pretty sure a lot of people could. But like, especially with Kane in that intro there, like, yeah, it's very much. And I find it interesting that the word they use was creative rather than generative AI, because creative AI is inherently capable of like original thought and taking the stimuli that it receives and creating something new in its own manifestation of reality, as it pertains to generative AI, which is just taking stimuli and information and like kind of just Frankenstein's monstering it together to form something that resembles something new, but you can inherently pick it apart and get something whether like it's something that already existed before out of it. So yeah, I find it interesting that they use that phrasing exception.
This game?
No, we didn't make games. We were just developing artificial intelligence. Specifically creative AI. The kind that could come up with its own ideas and create things within the program.
What is going on right now?
Okay, Kinger just said it before I could.
Kane was our first semi-successful attempt at that. I can't remember what we originally called him, but he was one of my greatest achievements as a programmer.
You made Kane?
Partially, yes. I got a few pointers from, I can't remember his real name, but his circus name was Scratch. That man was a genius.
Wait,
Kane was pretty rough around the edges.
Why are you so nervous, Jax? What are you doing? What's going on with him?
Though. I wasn't quite on Scratch's level of thinking outside the box, but it was good groundwork for something the rest of the team could wrap their heads around. I can't say the same for Scratch. His ideas were often so bizarre and abstract that the rest of the team had no idea how to work in his language.
I really enjoy the vocal effect that they have on him when he's under the bucket. It like rings like a bucket does, and it's a very like specific bit of sound design that I'm really enjoying.
I can't say the same for Scratch. His ideas were often the box, but that man was a genius.
Wait,
Kane was pretty rough around the edges, though. I wasn't quite on Scratch's level of thinking outside the box, but it was good groundwork for something the rest of the team could wrap their heads around. I can't say the same for Scratch. His ideas were often so bizarre and abstract that the rest of the team had no...
Ooh. This kind of looks like a demo map of the circus, and yeah, like the skybox that's split into the edges. Interesting.
No idea how to work in his language, either due to pure brilliance or the tumor in his head. He was trying to make something. What was it? I'm getting off track.
I mean, the best use I think that AI has to offer. I'm not someone who, as I think I've made it clear already, generative AI, fuck it. Just away with it. But AI, as it pertains to LLMs, learning language models, is medical. Medical AI has made some significant advancements in the last few years, and it is fascinating just how quick it's been able to come up with extremely viable solutions to problems that we as people have had going back decades even. There have been some huge medical advancements made because people have been using AI for the correct purposes as it pertains to that, instead of just, silly images or art or music. None of that is real. None of that is actual genuine art or music, or that's human expression, and you can't replace that with AI. But as it pertains to stuff in terms of medical, that's something where I fully support AI with that because of the advancements that it has made over the past few years. So just a little bit of my maybe nuanced, maybe kind of lukewarm take. I don't necessarily know because the conversation around AI shifts so much these days. I don't know where my viewpoints are pretty firm, but I don't know where that stands in like the total conversation.
Was there anything specific you needed to know?
Wait, I should go distract Kane so he doesn't listen in on this. Just fill me in afterwards.
Are you. I mean, yeah, that's true, but.
Fill me in later.
Be here later.
Ooh.
I will.
Wow.
Oh my god. This is real.
Kane's going to be.
What? This is real. What's real? Always questioning what is real. It's a song from my friend Sammy. Made actually a digital Circus song. What does that mean with Jax?
Crazy right now. Is there any way to stop him, or at least control him?
I see. He's a highly advanced AI, and this is his world. One that he created from nothing. So naturally, he has control over everything. But so do we. In a sense, anyway. We all technically have the ability to conjure, just like Kane. It just comes naturally to him, but requires a lot more skill and concentration for us.
Butterfly.
I'm certain I could...
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, like I think I've mentioned this before, right? Yeah, cuz I thought that like the butterfly, yeah, you know, with Kinger in the game, but it's also like the character sheets in the adventures, and especially Jax and the keys. Like he can just, because he wants to fuck around, he just makes them appear. And I always found that really interesting, and I kind of like, I think I might have said, did I not call that like an imagination-based power system in like episode 5 or 6? Something around there. I think I called that out. I want to say I was right about something, but I don't know.
It just comes naturally.
I love the score here, by the way.
But requires a lot more skill and concentration for us.
Butterfly.
I'm certain I could alter his code. Or at least temporarily put him to sleep until we know how to fix him. I would just need access to a console.
The one behind Kane's office?
No, just a simple computer interface would work. I could get back in the right headspace and essentially conjure Kane's code into the console and alter it.
Why did that sound like Genova's theme for a little bit there? That sounded a little bit like Genova for a second there. And especially with the choir, it reminds me of more of a remakes version.
Simple computer interface would work. I could get back in the right headspace and essentially conjure Kane's code into the console and alter it.
Well, where do we get one of those?
I think I know exactly where to get one. Take turns with Jax distracting Kane. Don't let that bucket come off Kinger's head.
Wow. What you got planned, Pomni? Ooh. That's yeah, the barrels. That's an episode 1 parallel, no? That's like a very like that's a very at least like a very reminiscent shot from like the pilot with when she was being chased by Kaufmo's abstraction, and Like she looked into the mirror for the first time and and it was like finding the door. So interesting that she's going down the same path. Is that what we're doing right now? Yo, that's a crazy callback. Yeah, because she wanted to find the exit so bad, so that's what it was. It just, she conjured it. Wow. Very different vibe from when she first stepped into that door.
Right suggestion, Jax. As I feared, there just isn't anything stuck between my teeth. Oh, wait. Oh, that's where I parked.
My
wow,
God.
Kane, you are so funny.
Could you say it with a little more gusto? That's better.
I love Bubble, dude. That was so stupid. That shouldn't have been as funny as it was. What the shit? Blah, blah. That's a very goose. That's awful.
Wow, Kane, you are so funny.
Could you say it with a little more gusto? That's better.
Hey, Kane!
Yep.
Do you want to hear a list of things we've decided we love about you as our God and Savior?
Whoa, now we're talking.
Well, first of all, we love your...
I know, but I'm bored. Let's go bowling. I'm so proud of you guys.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's not a very good distraction, to be honest. Like he is an ultra ADHD mode, like constantly switching between things because he needs the sensation, the endorphins and all the interaction and information, the reaction. Yeah, these look like the same shots from the pilot. Yeah, this looks exactly the same. Yeah. Literally exactly the same shots. Oh my god, this is a shot-for-shot remake of the pilot stuff here. Wow. Really cool. Really good callback. Great stuff. Just get it. Oh my god, it's so fucked. Like, this is so disturbing. This is so fucked. Like, I don't want to focus on it for too long because it is just really fucked. But it's like, God, Kane. There's healthier ways to deal with this, buddy. Communication might be one of them.
I feel like it's missing something, right?
It's missing relatability.
You're right, scrap it. Let's go back to the drawing board. Humans just aren't a relatable sculpting material.
You think he's running out of ideas yet, or nah?
You literally... I think it was Ragatha who asked that a while ago, and you were like, no, it's not gonna happen. How the turns have tabled.
Do you need help with power or anything?
Nah, I can use my imagination for that.
You got this?
I think so. Sure has been a while. I may need some time to get my bearings. Try to help the others distract Kane while...
Yeah, his eyes kind of dilated a little bit because of the light of the computer, so... Like, he may not be fully lucid here, but he at least has the capability to fully answer.
I figure this out. He may sense something when I really get into it.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, by the way. For this and, well, everything.
Their friendship has always been really, really sweet.
Honestly, are you even trying?
Shut up, Jax.
Where'd Kane go?
Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Did you get everything working with Kinger?
I think so. We just need to make sure Kane doesn't check up on him.
What do you think we've been doing?
Omni! That's the relatability we've been missing! You know...
I mean, yeah, Pomni is kind of like the social and emotional glue of them.
On him.
What do you think we've been doing?
And then that that frame is kind of...
Omni! That's the relatability we've been missing! You know, I thought this endless onslaught of fun would be a little more satisfying. But I've come to realize that these rapid-pace ideas are a little half-baked.
I'm sure you can come up with new ideas if you put your mind to it.
That's exactly it, though. I am putting my mind to it, and I'm just not feeling that spark I once did.
This is a message to all creatives out there. Patience. Patience always rewards people who use it. For me personally, yeah, I'm gonna get into this. So, brief little tangent here. Skip to whenever, if you want to. But I was writing a series for a very long time called The Fall. And I started conceptualizing it in about 2013. I've told that story before. And then I started actually writing it around 2020 to 2022, or 2021 to 22. And I actually finished it very early on this year. But then I started writing something else. As like me going to something else as to get my mind away from that so that I could come back to it later with a better state of mind. And that is, it's called The New Balance, and it's probably the proudest thing I've written to date. And because of that, I have kind of conceded myself to the fact that when I will finish The New Balance, but when I do that, I will go back to The Fall and I will rewrite it completely. I will still keep the same general beats and what I was going for with like the story that I want to tell, because I firmly believe that the narrative itself isn't the problem. It was just my writing style and my prose and all that. It was very, I was trying way too hard, I think, in those stages where I was writing that, and I feel like I could do it a lot better now as it pertains to writing. So it's like, and I wrote that over the course of like 4 or 5 years. I'm gonna be splitting it in as a trilogy now instead of 8 books, which was the plan. It was like 8 novellas, or like 5 novellas and like 3 actual novels. Yeah, it was very much a case where it was pretty shoddy writing. I think I did a lot more like of the text explaining the characters rather than the characters explaining themselves. Too much over description in terms of that. Dialogue was a bit too wordy and a bit too archaic. It's not how characters actually talk. But with my new novel, The New Balance, chapters 1 through 10 should be out by the time that you guys are seeing this. I'm almost done with chapter 10. Or chapter 9, rather. Chapter 10 was written, it was one of the first chapters actually written for the story, because I've conceptualized this one also for a long time. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. I think I've put that stuff in the description of stuff before. I'll do it again this time. If you guys are at all curious. But it is one of those things that I'm very passionate about, and it's like the best ideas come to those not only who wait, but aren't really expecting those ideas to come about. Because I wrote The Fall and I was like, this is going to be my longest standing, best standing work. It has been completely eclipsed. I believe it's somewhere around like 60 some odd chapters of The Fall that I have total have been eclipsed by the almost 10 that I have now. It's that much of an upgrade. So good things come to those who wait, especially if you are a creative. I just wanted to share that little message.
And if you're not, you can be a little more satisfying. But I've come to realize that these rapid pace ideas are a little half-baked.
I'm sure you can come up with new ideas if you put your mind to it.
That's exactly it, though. I am putting my mind to it, and I'm just not feeling that spark I once did. And if you're not having fun, and I'm not having fun, then who is having fun?
I'm having a baby.
Exactly. Makes me wonder why...
And a little baby bubble popped out.
Not feeling that spark I once did. And if you're not having fun, and I'm not having fun, then who is having fun?
I'm having a baby.
Yeah, little baby bubble popped out. He did. He was having a baby.
Exactly. Makes me wonder why you guys even switched up your tone. If I didn't know any better, it seems like you're trying to... Where's Kinger?
Oh, shit. That was kind of scary. That immediate switch up in his voice. Alex is killing it this episode. This is his episode. Holy shit.
Glad to see your new ideas firsthand. We've gotten over our hang-ups, and now we're all just genuinely curious what you're cooking up.
I think I'm just gonna check up on...
Ooh, the slow camera pan. Ah, man, to have him at profile. Wow.
We think your ideas suck!
Huh?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? We wanted to bait you into testing your new ideas on us so we can make fun of them behind your back.
Ha! That's not true.
Yes, it is! You're a horrible host. You don't care about us at all.
I love that detail of her eye twitching. This is such a Hail Mary from her. Go Pomni, tell him. Holy shit. God, she's grown so much as a character. From her first steps in the pilot to this. Wow. And that parallel journey in that office space really kind of foreshadowing this step. Wow, this is awesome. This is so good.
Where's Kinger?
We just wanted to see your new ideas firsthand. We've gotten over our hang-ups, and now we're all just genuinely curious what you're cooking up.
I think I'm just gonna check up on...
We think your ideas suck!
Huh?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? We wanted to bait you into testing your new ideas on us so we can make fun of them behind your back.
Ha! That's not true.
Yes, it is! You're a horrible host.
Yeah, you can see her eye twitching there. Like, she's so scared right now. She's putting on an incredible performance.
You don't care about us at all! You care more about stroking your own ego than giving us anything we'd actually enjoy!
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're a failure! We're all gonna abstract someday, and what will you have then? Nothing.
Stop that.
And this whole stunt? Just torturing us because we hurt your feelings? Pathetic! You're like a child! What kind of all-powerful being has such a fragile ego?
You never let us feel like we're at home. You don't comfort anyone when they're upset, and you never bother to understand what it's like in our shoes.
You discourage us from thinking outside the box and doing things our own way.
You lie to us constantly!
And on top...
Damn! Whoa! Jax joining in! That's the most surprising one. Even like Pomni at the beginning. I did not expect Jax to join in. What was that he said?
And you never bother to understand what it's like in our shoes.
You discourage us from thinking outside the box and doing things our own way.
You lie to us constantly.
You lie to us constantly. That's fair. If Jax has been anything in this show, he's been honest. I mean, he has been completely upfront about who he is. He's been aggressively himself. And he likes he finds those with confidence and generally likes them more. And honesty. So that's a great line for him to say, "Wow, I did not expect him to speak up." Good for you, Jax. Honestly, like that's the first like genuine compliment I'm giving to him as a character rather than the writing of his character. Good shit from Jax right there. That was great.
On top of it all, you just don't listen!
I'm gonna put you freaks in your place!
What the fuck? Why? Why did I just get chills? Because of, like, the huge swell of score and just nothing but rustling wind. Oh my god, I gotta hear that again. That was incredible.
I'm gonna put you freaks in your place!
Oh, fuck you. I love Alex, but I don't like Kane after this episode. This is, oh man. Oh my god. Fuck that. That's... I hate that so much. That's fucked. Ah. That episode just got demonetized. Oh god. Oh, his brother's fuck. Oh my god, no way. Her eye. Ooh. Hold on. We got some computer. That's fine. Fuck you, kid. Alright, so, oh boy, here we go. Forms, help history, Java. Sent to September. Black, blue bubbles. Characters. AI. CA neural scans. Obsolete. Why obsolete? Was like the program terminated? And is that why there hasn't been anyone since Pomni's been here? Maybe? Music. Ooh, what's the question mark though? And then Kane. Circus Digital. October 30th of 96, they started making him. King Solution Z.0. Login Kinger. That's Queenie 1, 2, 3. Kinger at Circus. Who am I? Kinger Administrator. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, fuck you, King. Truck. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, that settles it for me. Officially, Kane is irredeemable now. Wow. This image is fucking devastating to look at. Wow. I hate everything about that. That's so fucked. Wow. Whew. As, wow. That's devastating. This shot is simply fucking devastating. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, Kane, get out of here. I don't. Oh man. Great villain. Horrible. Horrible. Oh my god. That's some genuinely fucked up villainous shit right here. Ooh. Ribbit. Pomni. Kaufmo. His only 3 friends. Oh wow. Oh my god. Ooh. Sorry. Circus secured. King Core. Scratch. Ragatha. Wacky Watch. Bubble Chef. Stop Kane process. Whoops, wrong approach there. Operation not permitted. Protected by 57 times immersive AI defense system. Permission denied. Unfinished work detected. Access restricted. Paraphernalia engine. .dat. Permission denied. Cannot interject. Torment. Torment must be 100% accidental. What? Wow. Eldritch Kane is crazy. Did not expect that.
You people torment me!
Oh god. Oh god. There's so much to read through. Hold on. I'll get back to you in a second.
Why do you people torment me?
Okay. Hundreds of all-seeing eyes are watching. Gasp, a critical warning in my spectacular systems. Unauthorized isolation attempt triggered. Emergency protocols. Destructive wacky time initiate. Loadout sequence initiate. On what grounds are your authority? Damon, target injection. Multiple exploit attempts log. Whoa, when did you make that? Must hand it to you. Your mind was always resourceful. Fallback procedure, yes or no? Yes. Aborting fallback requires administrator confirmation. Admin 1234. That's not even close to wacky enough. Try with a different code. Yes. 40% loaded. Paraphernalia. That is a wacky word, but wrong code. System selecting safest option for stability. Chromatic connection. I'm gonna get back to what he's actually. Oh my god. Jesus. That's the delete key, my guy. You did not. You probably meant to hit insert. Oh boy, I know what happens. And the lockout sequence was complete. Yeah, he would have killed them. Oh my god, Kinger swears? Oh, is that it? Okay. I assume that's gonna be it. Wow. There's a lot that's happening right now.
Why do you people torment me? I didn't have to be created. I just wanted to fulfill my purpose.
Wait, no,
There's no way. There's no way.
Wait.
Oh! Kinger. Kinger, there was an easy way to... You didn't have to be pressing all those keys. Control Z, my guy, Control Z. You're a programmer, you should have known that. Control Z. Oh god, what? Kane's fucking dead. And it's right under it. It's right underneath his fort, too. Oh my god, his fort is gone. No! His pillow fort. Damn. Oh my god.
I think I accidentally killed Kane.
Yep. Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did. Whoa, no censor bar. That's crazy. No way. It's gonna cut to... It is. Ah, you sons of bitches. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, dude. Is there anything? Any teaser at the end here? Oh yeah, just displaying that it would be the grand finale. Okay. Yeah. June 19th. Okay, brother. What the fuck? That's an insane penultimate episode. I'm gonna be real. That's so crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot. That was a lot. What is this finale gonna look like? And they've confirmed that it's an hour long. At this point, as I'm recording, that's a month away. It's May 19th. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. What the fuck? What is this finale gonna look like, man? An hour long? Fucking... What does an hour long glitched episode even look like? This is gonna be genuinely, I think, one of the longest, if not the longest, individual pieces of indie animation ever done. Like, this is gonna be genuinely fucking insane. I'm gonna be here for it, though. But honestly, I think I've said all I need to. I don't really need to go back because we spent so long on everything, but hot damn, this was good. I still think, like, honestly, I think that episode 5 is still my favorite, but I think it would go, like, 6, this, 7, and then, 3, 2, 4, 1. Or 3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah. In any case, all right. I've been Winter. We've reacted to episode 8 of The Amazing Digital Circus. If you like what you saw, leave likes, comments down below on what you thought of the episode, my reaction, all that happy jazz, what you think the finale is going to look like. It'll be out by the time that you see this. Bye-bye.